Dickie Dobbins with the Channel 3 Doppler 12,000 AccuClimate Weather Plus forecast.
We got more record heat moving in. My guess is it's from Eurasia, or even possibly the Dark Continent. That's where Miss Maisie comes from. She raised me.
Jesus, Dickie. It's important to remember old Dickie comes from a different era. Right, Terry? Oh, that's right. Sometimes I forget that he's gone. As the week-long beat wave continues... Beat wave? What's a beat wave? As the heat wave... Sorry, continues...
I just hate seeing Greg like this.
Guy's been a mess ever since Terry dumped him and left town to follow 311 on tour.
You know what? Greg needs a new man, and I'm gonna help him find one.
Why?
Because that's what you do for friends. At least that's what I do for friends. In high school, my nickname was Super Friend. Actually, it was Super Mouth. Actually, it was Suck Machine.
They called me Stan the Man. There was a girl in my class named Stan.
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the American race. Oh boy, it's swell to say.
Good morning, USA.
Just a little more pepper.
Greg's coming up the driveway.
Now remember, we're pumping him for information about his perfect guy so we can find someone to set him up with.
It's actually the perfect temperature. Can someone toss me a Tecate?
I'll tell you what my perfect man would be if I was gay. He'd have smooth, soft skin, long, shiny hair, a narrow waist and wide hips forming the shape of an hourglass, pouty lips, big doe eyes, a musical, high-pitched voice, large, supple, breast-like pectoral muscles, and huge balls, something you can really grab onto.
Stan!
Oh, we're at dinner now.
Thank you so much for having me. It's nice to get out of the house.
Our pleasure. Now, what would you like for dessert? A bear claw? Or a Twinkie? Or maybe Asian dessert?
We haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Okay, then let's start with salad. Would you like your dressing on the top of your salad or on the bottom?
How would you put it on the bottom? Okay, what are you two up to?
All right. The truth is we were trying to figure out your type so we could set you up. You just seem so down ever since Terry left.
Oh, that's sweet of you. I admit I do miss Terry as a life partner, but to be honest, I miss him more right now as a work partner.
I'm sorry, that probably didn't exactly warrant a spit take. Kind of jumped the gun there. Go on.
What makes a reporter? Journalistic integrity? Ha! It's the banter! But you can't just plug anybody into that other chair. You need chemistry, and chemistry is hard.
Tell me about it. I burned down my school in chemistry class.
My school experience was pretty flaming, too, if you know what I mean.
I bet you were quite the fire starter.
Just call me young Drew Barrymore.
You're not the only one who liked riding in cars with boys.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels, too!
Home fries! Francine, do you realize what we're doing? We're bantering. Crazy idea. Would you come fill in Terry's old seat? Just until we find a permanent replacement.
I don't know, Greg. I'm not really up on current events. I get most of my news off Snapple caps.
Please, Francine, to help a friend?
Sounds like a job for Suck Machine.
How'd you know my high school nickname?
Hey, check out what we found in the basement.
You walk in without knocking like a bunch of Duprees?
It's my old dream phone game. It's so dumb. You try to figure out which cute boy has a crush on you.
We thought it'd be fun to play as a goof.
Doesn't sound fun. Sounds lame. But I guess I'll do it. Because I got nothing else to do. But it sounds boring. I'm gonna be bored. I was right. This is boring. I'm bored. I think I'm just about ready to... Who is that? Dylan. Hello?
Your crush loves pizza.
That could be Dylan. We like all the same things. Dylan likes them all. I like them all. Oh my God. Is he the one? I once wished a wish. One day I would meet ya. My 2 scoops of kisses with a heart shaped like pizza. What angel or genie led me here to you? My telephone Romeo. My dream come true. My dream come true. My dream come true. I'd sing you the second verse, but it gets pretty explicit.
And remember, we are the news of Langley Falls. Without us, people making dinner won't know who's been murdered.
Good evening, I'm Greg Corbin.
And I'm Francine Smith. Our top story tonight, 17 alligators were set loose today when an oak tree fell on a fence at the Langley Falls Gator Farm.
Dickie, I bet you were around when that oak tree was planted.
Huh?
Planted? Dickie was around when the oak tree was invented.
Ooh, looks like those gators aren't the only ones who bite.
Chomp, chomp.
Her banter is beautiful. She's a revelation!
Oh, she's good. Real good. Too good. This will end poorly. Raven! She's so Raven. Real Raven. Too Raven. This will end poorly.
Thank you. This is the first and last step to opening my dry cleaning business.
So we eat here for free? I never realized being the husband of a local news celeb would be so sweet.
Nah, the perks are nice, but remember, I'm doing all this to help Greg.
A complimentary order of shrimp enchiladas. Mwah! The veins in the shrimp are, how you say, bursting with turds tonight.
That's exactly how you say it, Miguel.
One more call and I'll zero in on the identity of the landline strangler. I've crafted my own narrative to enhance my enjoyment of the game. Now talk to me, you sicko!
Who are you talking to? Is it Dylan? Keep your paws off him, you slut!
Your crush hates the mall.
Hates them all. It's not Dylan. We're resetting.
Roger, you can't just keep resetting the game every time until you get Dylan.
I don't see why you're so hung up on Dylan anyway. Tyler is clearly the cutest of the Dream Boys. Hell, I'd even take Wayne over Dylan.
You have 6 seconds to suck those filthy words back inside your rotten little mouth.
Damn it, Roger. This isn't even a real person, okay? This is just some model who posed for a picture in 1994. It's insane to have a crush on a fake person on a fake phone.
You're right. The sane thing to do is track down the model who posed for the card and go on a road trip to meet him.
Exactly.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. No, no, no. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it.
I know I like you, Dylan.
Of course, that was back when it was okay to bring a crossbow on a bus. This just in, Channel 3's own Dickie Dobbins has died of a stroke.
I didn't know you could die from that. I thought it just made you talk funny. I had a stroke, see?
We always poked fun at Dickie, sure, but I never thought we'd lose him.
Greg? Ladies and gentlemen, heaven just got one hell of a weather angel. Or, if the allegations that followed Dickie his entire life turn out to have been true, hell just got one angel of a weather demon.
And we're out. Thank you, Francine. That was wonderful. You just got in the zone. It was like there was no one else at the desk.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Who ever heard of one person anchoring the news? But do you think?
So I had the sassiest waiter the other day.
Oh, I'll tell you how I feel about sassy waiters. Homie don't play around with that. Remember that? The black clown? Anyway. If I was that hang glide instructor, I'd have just cut that big boy loose.
Well,
Oh, we're gonna get calls on that one, aren't we?
I want...
Oh, behave, Francine.
Man, Francine really ain't letting you get a word in edgewise, is she?
Oh, she's just doing her part to be helpful. And you know what they say? There's no I in team.
No, I don't know that because I never